Good morning. Give me a second to post this. You're starting to feel a little bit of the lunar energy, especially if you live in the UK or like Australia, because you guys are a day ahead of us. So we're kind of starting to feel this moon energy. Alright, so I will be live today, and I will be live, obviously today, but I will be live tomorrow too. This week's kind of broken up because of the holiday those of us in America just had, so it kind of breaks up our work week. So I'm going to do news. Go ahead and drop your name if you're going to want a card. Moscow was hit by severe rainstorms with strong winds and hail. An earlier Russian meteorologist noted that the capital hadn't seen a storm like this in 94 years. But we're seeing this kind of stuff globally. We're seeing a lot of heat waves and rain on and off in a lot of different places. Nearly 2 billion people will be forced to flee their homes by the end of the century due to rising sea levels. That's about a fifth of the world's population. Researchers at Cornell University say 2 million of those will be from Florida alone. Sea levels rose 1.22 inches per decade from 1993 to 2012. Now we're seeing a substantial rise in sea levels. Mercury rising, heat wave in Bulgaria killed 5, with many more taken to the hospital. The temperature hit 111 degrees, 0.2 Fahrenheit. NASA announced a new solar minimum, with some experts claiming a mini ice age is around the corner. Flames and smoke as a major bubble of methane explodes, causing another massive sinkhole in Russia's Yamal Peninsula. An incredible event in New York. More than a month's worth of rain in a few hours destroys New York State community. 4 confirmed tornadoes damaged homes in western Maine. This is not typical for these areas. We just had a tornado in New Jersey as well. I believe it was like last week, within the past 2 weeks anyways. And these are not typical for these areas. We also had like another 7 predicted tornadoes to come for that area. I would definitely say these are HARP storms, and the problem with geoengineering is when you play with the weather in one area, you don't know how the earth is going to respond in another, and they have yet to really realize the gravity of it. But I'm kind of thankful for everything going crazy around us because of chemtrails and geoengineering, it has allowed extraterrestrials and other entities to interfere finally and to do something. NASA wants to crash into an asteroid on purpose. They're saying it could potentially save the planet. In order to do that, they need a spacecraft called the DART. This spacecraft has been designed to redirect threatening asteroids. Right now, it's in its preliminary design phase. It will be ready by October 2022. Penguins are under threat. These are flightless birds with a clumsy walk. Penguin colonies in South America are under threat. Changing rain patterns are forcing them to abandon their nests. Or worse yet, the chicks are dying of cold because they're still too young to regulate their temperature. We've lost over half of our penguin population in the past 25 years. 60% of Antarctica will be unfit to nest penguins by the end of the century. Ocean contamination is also doing a lot of this damage. We're basically seeing that things can't go on like this. I get a lot of flack for doing these videos because people will say, oh, you're in fear, you're spreading fear. That's not the case at all. I'm in a state of higher awareness. And so I just like to know what's going on around me so that I can stay up to date and so that I can read the energy better and what's going on. Right now, we're about to have a full moon on the 9th. So we're starting to feel this moon energy. You guys have to stay positive with your thoughts because it's really amping up our manifesting. Focus on manifesting and focus on what you want to attract, not what you don't want to attract. So if you're having any kind of negative thinking, it's going to draw negative things to you. So stay extra positive so that you can benefit from this moon storm. I try to use this moon energy to really manifest the things that I want into my life. While I'm doing that, I may as well insert it really quick. I have to do this every video. The link to our website is above. We do healing work, we teach Reiki, we do readings, all sorts of stuff. But there's a lot of 5D knowledge on my website that's real accurate. So check it out. And I'm going to do cards now. This energy feels pretty good. I've been resting though, because I had an extra day off yesterday. I used it to rest and recharge and regenerate, kind of like I would on a weekend. So this energy is feeling pretty good to me, but we know that when the moon comes close, it can make it really hard to sleep and stuff. So try to rest up if you can. Stephanie Mays, good morning. Foundation and achievements. This is like the twin flame ultimate card right here. It's like the American dream with the family and the rainbow. And I always say that when I got into union with my twin flame, we would see rainbows and double rainbows all the time. This is the goal for everyone. And today's message is about self-love. This is a Earth school right here that we're in right now. Earth is a school, but it's actually a journey to discovering yourself, and it's a journey of self-love. That's what we all signed up for. And so everyone else is just a mirror so that you can see yourself and that you can explore yourself. Literally, you're the universe exploring itself and becoming conscious and aware of itself. So how we master this matrix and how we level up is to master self-love, literally. When you can love yourself completely as a person, you'll be able to love other people completely. And my second message would be that you guys are already perfect as is, that you guys were born divine, you were born perfect, and even though you might not fit in with society and their labels of what perfect is, you are the definition of perfect already. And you guys had to find someone that can see that in you, that can see past your flaws, that can see to the core of who you really are. So I see a lot of people that are in unions that are not spiritual, and any of these unions are just going to fall apart. Your relationship has to be spiritual. We're spiritual beings, so if your relationship isn't spiritual, it's not going to fulfill you on a spiritual level. So if you're not already in a spiritual union, that's what you guys are getting ready for. That's the ultimate goal here. Everything is about love. Love is the only thing in this matrix that's even real. Satish Kumar. Literally wisdom. You're here for wisdom, but that's not really what you're here for. I know a lot of people like to collect spiritual wisdom and they like to regurgitate things back that they're hearing, but this is about feeling and a sense of knowing and intuition. So intuition is like a muscle. The more that you guys use it, the stronger it's going to become. That's why my intuition is getting so sharp, because I'm doing this for a job and I'm using my intuition all the time. So I'm becoming really powerful and strong. But anyone can do this. Everyone is psychic and empathic. And if you raise your vibrational frequency, anyone can tune into these frequencies. So you're here for wisdom, and you're here to really open your third eye and to perceive the world differently. Ali Menez, tornadoes in strange areas. I mean, I've never in my life even heard of a tornado in those areas. I don't know. I don't live in those areas per se, but I've never heard of one. I would say it's very rare, and definitely geoengineering. Allie, you are dealing with heartache and loss. We have to work on healing our heart chakras, literally. We have to be open to unconditional love. We cannot love people conditionally anymore. And in order to do that, you have to have your heart chakra opened. But just know, part of the process was having it broken by grief of some sort. Like, we've all experienced some sort of deep pain in our heart chakra, whether it be a physical loss or a death in a past life or past life trauma. We've really been through it. And now is where we heal. We kind of have come out triumphant, and we're going to heal now, and we're going to be positive. We're going to reprogram our minds to be that positive kind of person we're meant to be, and then it will draw positive things into your life. So work on healing your heart chakra, literally. Eat more green stuff. I'm always eating avocados because it's really good for your third eye and your heart chakra. Eat more green stuff too. Tammy Smitherson, good morning. Fertility, but it really means abundance. Unless you want a baby to come into your family, but usually it's a card of abundance. It's actually the best card in this entire deck, and it's a card of abundance. So in my own personal life, I had a very poverty mindset. I was born into a very limited kind of lack kind of matrix. And I'm now kind of reprogramming myself to love and abundance, because I know that's my birthright. I'm sovereign. I am free. I am not this slave that everyone wants to sell you as. I am a sovereign entity, and abundance and love are my birthright. So I'm reprogramming my mind so that I can attract that love and abundance back to me. By being love, I'm going to attract love back. Katie Slattery. Okay, this is what everyone is going through. Good and evil. Heaven and hell, they're states of consciousness. They're kind of states of awareness. So we're not really having this battle between good and evil like Armageddon, like the Bible would like you to believe. That's not how it really works out. You have good and bad within you, and they reflect into the world. And then as you go along, we're going through a process of alchemy where all of these bad qualities are being drilled out of us. They're being beaten out of us. So however you want to look at it. When you get out of this matrix, you're supposed to have gotten rid of all these bad qualities. That's where the danger lies in people waiting for heaven. Those people aren't doing very little to change themselves because they believe that they're great and they're going to heaven. Well, I'm going to use my time while I'm on this planet to work very hard at perfecting myself, at becoming a better person every day, at vibrating higher, things like that. So good and evil are really just going on within you. Every day we have a choice. We can, have a bad day or a good day. I start out every day with having the intent of having a high vibe day, no matter what. And sometimes I get everything thrown at me. I'm not in an easy position with the mission I'm on, so sometimes I get a lot thrown at me, but I'm still going to consciously try to stay high vibe no matter what. I'm going to choose love over anger any day. And you'll get to a place where you only have love left after a while. Like literally. Amanda Barker, good morning. Use your intuition more. Even in using your intuition, when you're following the flow, it can take you to some strange places. I just kind of go with the flow and just kind of go along where it takes me. I'm not always sure of the bigger picture. I don't have all the answers. Even though I have more information, I can't always see the bigger picture. We have to have more faith in the universe and just follow your intuition. I'm drawing people to me that should have their third eyes open or should be working on opening their third eyes. And are working on a level of spiritual purity. So just follow your intuition and use your third eye. It's your antenna to the cosmos. Claudia Lactose. When you have an open heart chakra, you're going to just emulate a different kind of energy, literally. So that's why I'm drawing a lot of you guys to me like a magnet. Because my heart chakra is very open and expanded, and so it should be kind of drawing you guys to me like, oh, I like her energy. What's she doing? What can I do to get my energy like that? Or it should just feel really good energetically to be around me or to talk to me or whatever. It should be like enlightening. Well, you guys are starting to have that same effect on people where people will just walk up to you, strangers, and ask for directions or ask you a question or start talking to you. You guys are slowly becoming magnetic as you open your heart chakras. And your heart chakra is going to just keep on expanding. That's why I recommend everyone should get a chakra opening at some point when you can, because it will really do a sweep of your chakras and make sure they're all open and aligned. New English Poja. We have an amazing energy on here too. I didn't want to go live today. It's just the moon energy. I just get like that. But I just made myself because literally I know there's going to be an amazing energy on here this morning. So anyways, New England, love begins, literally. This is the goal for everyone, and it starts with more self-love. And it's the kind that where you love yourself deeply, it's just kind of emulate out again. So work on more self-love. That's how you guys master the matrix, and that's how you guys complete yourselves as souls. When you are okay with loving yourself, when you know that you are not the experiences that you've been through, you're not even the choices you've made in this life. You are something much more vast. When you realize that and you can love yourself completely, you will master the level that you're working on, which is the third dimension. Marsha Gill. Yes, we're sending lots of healing energy. That's why I do these broadcasts to I transmute any kind of lower energies or negativity, and I like to give you guys some fresh energy. That's what I do as a Reiki master. Financial and material changes, literally. If you stay really positive and high vibe until Monday, all of you, this card's for all of you. If you stay really positive and high vibe until Monday, I know it's hard with this lunar energy because it can bring up the negativity and amplify it and whatever. If you can stay high vibe till Monday, it will drastically change your financial situation for the better. All of you, literally. So I'm going to try really hard, despite the energy and people kind of not being exactly grounded around me. I'm going to stay really hard to stay positive till Monday. That is my recommendation with this energy. Dejinga Fairbairn. Work on your partnerships and relationships. This is literally like your personal relationships. It could be with your employer, your parents, your friends. Work on all your relationships. Know that everyone is God to you, and that you really can get closer to God by being nice to people. That's really what it comes down to. Most religions were preaching about treating others as you want to be treated. So really start to work on all your relationships. As you heal yourself, as you change yourself, it will magically just kind of heal all your relationships and everyone around you too. Because I don't think people understand how deeply connected we all are. So anytime I'm healing any of you guys, it's going to heal me in a deep way too. We're all just very, very deeply connected. Caitlin Batters. I know, I love penguins. How about the whole planet? I know, poor whole planet. I think that people really need to change. And we have to choose spirituality over materialism at this point. We have a choice. There's two paths. You can choose to be spiritual or you can choose materialistic things. And we're really at that time that the Hopi Indians prophesized, where you would have time to go on the spiritual path, but if you don't pick, you're going to be stranded on that material path. So this is the time. Caitlin, you have enough light yourself that you can actually heal and light up this whole planet. It sounds crazy, but if you understand consciousness and you understand that we're really, it's hard to explain with words, that really our universe that we're living into is all of our individual perspectives made up into a collective. So you can change your entire world just by being more light, just by being more kind, more loving. And I'm seeing amazing work by those around me all the time. And it might seem like we're not getting there and we're putting in all this work and it's so slow, but we really are making amazing progress. You can see us all just evolving so rapidly. And all of your work is coming back to you in good karma. That's why I put out such a high volume of energy every day. I literally do. I'm kind of like a little energy container, and I like to pour energy everywhere. But I do that knowing that the universe is going to bring me abundance in other areas of my life for doing that work. So keep up the good work. You're getting very good karma or dharma. Let's see. I don't know if Tony Carroll didn't copy, but I have to give you a card. Have patience that the universe is working very hard to change your situation. It can feel like you're really alone sometimes, but you are so deeply connected to all of us. And just know that the end goal is to bring you a spiritual union. It is love. So don't feel like you're alone right now and I'll never meet anyone, because you are kind of removed. The universe is working very, very hard to bring all of us that are not yet into spiritual unions into these unions. This is really going to be your year of love. We're also going to be reaching new levels of consciousness in a couple of months. So people are waking up, people are evolving, people are changing, and the universe is just really working hard to manifest all of your dreams into reality. Have more patience. Just like I work slow, the universe can work slow sometimes. Have patience. Jamie Chaney, yes. Jamie does not like authority. I was thinking about this earlier too, because I spend a lot of time alone and with the universe, and I like to channel on different things. And I was born into this life with a really deep-seated resentment towards these systems, towards these authority figures, towards these systems, towards the corruption here, etc. I had this deep-seated resentment I came here with for any kind of corruption, I guess. And I know that most indigos or Blu-rays or whatever you are really feel the same. I feel that upon thinking about it today, that everyone must feel that way. That in some way, shape, or form, we all feel a little slighted by these systems. And we all are ready for change at this point. I think that's how everything's going to come toppling down, where each person has their individual experiences and perspectives of what they've been through. But I feel that we have a similar view on these things and that everything's going to change soon. So be aware of that. We have to heal that anger and that resentment that we came here with. We really do. And that's where we're at. And we've all made such progress, though, in realizing that we can't blame these systems for everything, that we all were part of this, that we all helped create this paradigm that we hate so much, that we all were living unconsciously, and we all are responsible for it. And if we all wake up, we can change things by creating something better, something more aware, something more conscious. Rubber Barnes, of course. You're working on your throat chakra. This is one of my strengths because I'm a Taurus and I like to talk a lot. You know, I like to talk a lot, and I have no problem speaking my truth, despite it being offensive at times. So, not everyone is in that position, I realize, though. So speak your truth, and your throat chakra can be blocked not from lying, as someone might think, but more from feeling that you couldn't speak your truth. Feeling that, you know, if you voiced your true opinions, you might offend people, or the people might think you're crazy, right? Hey, we live in that kind of world where if you have a different view, or if you're seeing things spiritually, they might think you're delusional, or you might need a psychiatrist. So we have these kind of fears embedded in us. Get rid of them now. Speak your truth. You'll feel so much better. It will liberate your soul from this plane. Like, I'm not even joking, in a deep kind of way. So let go of fear and speak your truth. Work on your throat chakra. At some point, you should get a chakra opening because it would be very beneficial to you. Ben Beeler, this is me today with the moon energy. Emotional withdrawal. This is my favorite card. It literally has sea salt, meditation, and nature all in one. And those are the three best things for you. Those are ways that you can spiritually detox your body and your soul. I recommend everyone taking salt baths all the time if you can. My bathtub broke. We're working on getting it repaired because it's really expensive to put a new one in. But if you can, take a salt bath every day. Get out into nature more. I meditate every day because I have to keep my chakras clear and aligned. So just really withdraw, get out into nature, take salt baths, etc. Work on these detoxes. Literally, if you go out into nature for a day, it will take away all the negativity from your aura. And salt also heals your aura in a deep kind of way. Yes, Caitlin, you woke up negative and you had to switch it around. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, oh, I'm miserable because of the moon energy. While I dislike moon energy, I'm going to stay high vibe through it because I understand the importance of it manifesting. I really think that these little week-long storms affect our entire month. So if you're low vibe right now, you're probably going to have a low vibe entire month. If you can stay high vibe till like Monday, you might have a really amazing month. People say we're planting seeds and really harvesting them after the moon right now. Andrea A.V. Trapped in fear. Let go of fear. You can't watch my broadcast if you have any fear because that's not my intent. My broadcast is for those that are already enlightened, already awakened, that have their third eyes open, that are already well on the spiritual path, that realize that they're spiritual beings, etc., etc. So I don't really deal good with people with fear because you have to let it go. You can either have faith or fear. You can pick one. You can pick one. You can't have fear and faith that the universe has got you and is doing the best to take care of you. So you have to really pick one. Either you're alone here and the universe doesn't care about you, or you have faith in the universe and trust in the universe and you know you're always taken care of. So we can't really live in both worlds. We have to pick at some point. And you can only get so far trapped in fear. It's going to affect your vibration. All of our thoughts are affecting our aura and our energy on a daily basis. It's making up who we are. So start to think more kindly about yourselves and let go of fear. You'll vibrate so much higher. Kimberly Renee. Sacral chakra. Work on your sacral chakra. This is about sexuality and the divine feminine and basically being a goddess. We hid knowledge from the divine masculine, treated them like slaves, and we were not so kind to them. So now, as a collective, the divine feminine is paying off karma. The roles have to flip. What goes up must come down. You can literally, chakra opening would really benefit you. Any kind of orange crystals, you could put them in your bath water. Conscious intent is really going to help, but work on your sacral chakra. Robin Deepton. Rejoice and celebrate. This is like the universe saying you're doing a good job. I see you guys working hard. You guys should be celebrating. Exactly. We should be having fun and manifesting the dream life that we want. That's what me and my twin flame do all the time. We are working on consciously manifesting the life that we want. Because for so long I was just responding to scenario after scenario and playing the victim and having a different kind of reality. So I've taken power of my life and I'm now consciously manifesting the things that I want into it. Yes, Tammy, literally focus on it. Get a vision board. I'm going to do, for like my mystery school class, I'm going to do, this week I'll put up another lesson. I'm real slow with it. I like to work for myself and do things at my own pace. But I'm going to put up a lesson on manifesting next, and I really want you guys to make like vision boards, cut out magazine photos of the house you want, or whatever if it's a house or something you're trying to manifest for your house, cut out photos of it, put it places you can see, start Googling these items that you want to draw to you, start kind of making a list. Sometimes we're not clear enough with the universe. We have a million thoughts a day, right? It's kind of hard to tell what we want. Be more clear, make a list, make a vision board. Our reality really is based on the law of attraction. So the universe is constantly matching us to whatever we're putting out. That's why I'm putting out the vibe that I'm looking for Reiki students, chakra openings, and if any of you guys need that, the universe will match me up with it. So literally adjust your vibration and what you're putting out. Think of love and abundance. Manifest as if money were not an issue. I'm trying to work on living my life not revolving around money. I know a lot of people live their lives based on if they have money or revolving on it, or the things they create, could be influenced by money. I'm trying to manifest things where money would not be an issue. So literally, it doesn't matter. Manifest the house you want. Keep focusing on it. Don't let money hinder you ever. The universe will find a way. Let's see. I'm kind of skipping around. Candy Cornet. Choose wisely. As I said, we were living unconsciously for so long and just making these rash, snap decisions. And we kind of tangled up our lives and made a mess of it. Now that you're awake, you can kind of make better choices. So choose wisely. Don't make any big decisions right now. This storm is really good for getting things done, wrapping things up, doing errands. Clean your house, go purify, things like that. But don't make any huge decisions right now. Just choose wisely. Cecilia Orkara. You asked a palm reader about your liver. You might have to PM me. I would be careful asking people like real quick yes and no questions without getting into a very detailed discussion about your health, because bodies are complex and health is complex. So now I have a good understanding of it. But don't go to a palm reader or like a reader and let them determine your future. There's a very fine line between remote viewing your future and manifesting it. That's why I don't really do a lot of readings. I will if you guys want me to, but I try to stick more with the healing and Reiki, because I know that we can manifest anything that we want into our futures. So follow your own intuition. Your intuition is going to be better than that palm reader any day. Follow your own intuition and your own guidance, and tune into your own angels. I want to teach everyone how to tune in themselves, so that you guys don't have to go to a palm reader or a reader, so that I'm trying to teach you guys to raise your vibrational frequency, and then anyone can tune in to and access these this kind of information. Material and spiritual prosperity. As you're doing this spiritual work, it's going to heal your body. If you heal your soul, your entire body will heal. Any kind of health problem is going to be caused by, number one, a blocked chakra. That's why I'm so obsessed with chakras. And number two is going to be a spiritual ailment that's manifesting into the physical. All of our problems are spiritual. We're spiritual entities. They're spiritual beings. So we have a lot of sickness and health problems going on around, but it doesn't surprise me because we have so much negative programming being pumped out everywhere, whether it be commercials, TV, on the radio, billboards, magazines. It's really all around you on a daily basis. So you really kind of had to remove yourself from that paradigm to heal properly. I'm healing. As a healer, I've been healing myself for about 2 years since I woke up. I had a long journey. I was on a lot of pharmaceuticals that were destroying my body, literally, and making me very, very sick. And I came off of everything and replaced it with CBD, but I'm still healing every day. I still say I need more time to heal. So just focus on healing. You can PM me too for a better diagnosis. Anytime we do a chakra opening, we do a really thorough scan of your body. It takes a couple hours, and we scan everything thoroughly. So stay tuned for good material changes. You guys are going to see this reflecting in every area of your life, even in a monetary kind of way. Any spiritual work you're doing is going to improve your relationships, improve your entire situation, whether it be monetary, whatever. So just stay focused. Katie Miller, good morning. I am taking back my power too. Katie is as well. We're learning how to take back our power. That's why I say things like I am sovereign, I am free. I'm learning how to take back my power. I'm learning how to use the laws of the universe for my benefit, not to my detriment like I used to do. I'm learning how to kind of manipulate things so that they work in my favor. And the first step to doing that is taking back our power. We would just give away our energy, like an energy vacuum or an energy drain. We were just throwing away our energy before. So I think the first step to taking back your power is realizing how important your energy is. Make sure that you're only putting it into people that are valuing it in an equal exchange kind of way. Don't just pour your energy out into people that are not going to value it or not going to change and that are just feeding on you. We have to become wiser energetically. Mike Krishmar, you are working on your third eye chakra. Like I said, avocados are really good for your third eye. I eat coconut oil with my medication I take now. I take can of butter with coconut oil. You can eat coconut oil raw though, and it will really help your third eye. Maybe start cooking with it. Also, anyone working on their third eye, we've all had a lot of metal exposure in our lives, whether it be vaccines, our water, our dental care. I could go on and on, medications, etc. We've all been exposed to metals at some point, and metals will not come out of their body ever in your entire lifetime on their own, and they really just magnet to your third eye. And that's why a lot of people have calcified third eyes. The best thing that you can take to detox your third eye would be like a chlorella detox, literally. I would take 1,000 milligrams a day for like 2 weeks, and it will pull all the metals out of your body in a very gentle kind of way. And also maybe check out our third eye services. We do third eye activations and chakra openings. Let's see. Diane Lampkin, mental conflict. Literally, this is my twin flames card because he's stuck in logic. We have too much logic. We have to move away from that ego voice in our head feeding us logic all day long and trying to piece together events and scenarios. We have to really move away from that and move back to a state of knowing, a state of intuition. And we're leaving Age of Pisces in lieu of Age of Aquarius, which the Pisces was about just blindly believing things. And guess what? Age of Aquarius is more a knowing. A sense of I know, I'm sure. So you have to go back to intuition, get out of that kind of ego trap in your head and move back to your intuition. I'm skipping around. Jen Malatan Bird, live from your heart space. Yes, literally. Anyone who is speaking their own truth, I don't like when people regurgitate stories about ancient places. Tell me about ancient Atlantis, because I just had someone tell me something about Martians yesterday that was totally off base, and I just was like, and I just moved along. I couldn't say anything. How about instead of regurgitating things that you read online that you're not sure about, how about you speak your truth? How about you tell me about your experiences, what you've been through, what you've conquered in your own life, your strengths, your weaknesses, your fears, your dreams, things like that. Those things interest me more than going to read ancient stories that I don't even know if they're accurate. So, Jen, you are waking up more and more every day. I would say we're all awakening, that none of us are even awake yet. But this is the Matrix card. Literally, that things are not what they seem in the Matrix, and this is really a card about seeing through the Matrix and seeing through the illusion, which you're doing an amazing job. And you're just going to continually getting rid of things that are not serving you. It's a process of getting back to a pure state of being and getting rid of all this stuff around us, all this stuff that makes us miserable, ties us down, ties us to the material world, etc. I really can't wait to see you like a year or two down the road. When you get past this kind of state you're in right now, as you keep evolving, I really can't wait to see what the future brings for you, because you're just getting more and more positive all the time, despite all this stuff getting thrown at us, because we are ascending rapidly. We are on a fast track, me and you. And so the universe is really testing us more, leveling us up more. But I can't wait to see what your Reiki business does, the amazing things that you're going to do, just amazing things coming for you. Leanne Shalak, stay positive till Monday at least. Hand it over, pray to God. This is like the just hand it over sign. Sometimes the universe is just waiting for us to pray and admit defeat, and things can just change and get so much better. Hand it over to God. Get spiritual right now. I forget what Sparks said to me a long time ago. He said to get things right between you and God, and that is my best advice right now. So hand it over to God. Stay positive till Monday. We're manifesting. I had to go live even though I didn't want to. I like to hide out during the moon energy. But just stay really, really positive because our thoughts really are manifesting whatever. Start putting out a love vibe too. Trust me, if you just put out love, you'll just get love back to you. I know it's really hard to do that all the time. Just work on your vibe more, what you're putting out, what you're manifesting. Go make some lists, vision boards, photos, and start drawing what you want to you. We're so easy, we can easily manifest what we don't want, right? We're always thinking of our fears and what we don't want, and we keep manifesting it. How about we try manifesting the things that we want into our lives? With manifesting, you want to start with smaller objects. The smaller an object or the less expensive, the easier it is to manifest. It gets a little bit more difficult when you're trying to manifest a home or $1 million horse acreage or something. It gets a little bit harder. But stay positive and work on drawing it to you. Make a vision board, make a list, etc. I'm going to let you guys go on that note, but I am here all day for energy work and Reiki or whatever you guys need. And I'll be back live again tomorrow. Stay high vibe till Monday. If you can't do that, get away from the people that are bringing you down. Maybe clean out your friend list on Facebook. My page is pretty self-cleaning because of these videos, but maybe clean out your friend list. I just did some cleaning, like I cleaned out my closet, and immediately I just got some new clothes. So clean out the old space, get rid of clutter, go clean your houses out, clean out your closet, get rid of old stuff, make room for the new. We have to be at a certain purity level. Not everything and everyone can come with us. So sending you guys tons of high vibes. I'm also putting you guys in the violet flame right now. I've been doing that in my end rant. So I'm burning off any negativity, any karma, anything like that. And you guys can, the universe wants me to remind you that you guys can all draw on the violet flame anytime that you want. A lot of you guys around me have purple auras and are the spiritual warriors. You guys are the violet flame. Start drawing on it as a tool to help burn away any of this negativity. And sending you guys love and light.